In the Igbo world, the ground beneath your feet is not just dirt. It is ala, or ana, or ani, depending on what part of Igbo land you're from. Allah is the red earth, the soil of our ancestors, and the most powerful deity in our Igbo cosmology. She is the mother of all, the judge of morality, and the final resting place of every soul. When an Igbo person says, "I'm going home," they aren't just talking about a house. They are talking about returning to the Allah that holds their very beginning. Even if you live thousands of miles away, your spirit is tethered to a specific patch of red earth. To understand the Igbo soul, you must understand your relationship with the ground. Today we move from the I to the where, the sacred soil of our origin. Ndewo no. Welcome to day 3 of Foundation Week, the emergence. I'm Yvonne Mbanefo and this is Igbo Daily Drops. Our mission to raise 10,000 next generation Igbo speakers is a mission of replanting. You cannot grow a forest in mid-air. You need soil. Today, we explore why the land is the foundation of our identity and why we call ourselves sons of the soil or Nwadiala. Today's proverb is naghị ala ebu. You cannot carry the land. In Igbo thought, land is the one thing you cannot pack into a suitcase. It carries you. You do not carry it. Even if you were born far from home, the land where your cord should have been planted still stands, unchanged, waiting. Your language, your name, your umbilical story are all ways that Allah keeps holding you, no matter where you sleep. Umuahia, 2024. A man named Obinna, 32 years old, tech consultant, born in Peckham, London, is standing in his grandfather's compound in Umuahia for the first time. The earth is red, not brown like London soil, red. His uncle walks in past the modern bungalow, past the new gate, straight to an old udara tree at the edge of the compound. This, the uncle says, tapping the trunk with his walking stick, is your tree. We buried your cord here when you were born. Obinna stares. He'd always thought his birth certificate made him British. Turns out a tree in Umuahia had other ideas. He kneels, touches the red earth. His palms come away stained. And for the first time in his life, going home doesn't mean Heathrow. This is Ili Alọ, the burial of the umbilical cord. In many parts of Igbo land, the cord or placenta is buried at the foot of a young palm tree or a fruit-bearing tree like the Odara. This tree becomes the child's inalienable nettle plant. It is believed that the tree will be as fruitful as the child's future achievements as an adult. Think about that. Before you could even walk, you were physically planted into the soil. And let's be honest, in the diaspora, we spend a lot of money on grounding mats and earthing shoes, when all we really needed was a trip back to the village and a sturdy pair of feet. In our Scholars Spark, we look at the research of Christian Onyenaucheya Uchegbue from 2010 on infancy rites. Uchegbue highlights that the burial of the umbilical cord is a profound act of dedication. By burying the cord in the earth, a child is dedicated to the goddess Allah, to the ancestors, and to the community. This ritual is the literal origin of Onyenaucheya, the custom of the land. It signifies that we share life with the earth. Our nature is partly made of it, and at death, our bodies rejoin the composition of the earth, while our soul joins the ancestors. As scholar Victor Uchendu noted, this naval complex is at the very foundation of the socially ambitious. If you cannot point to where your cord is buried, your citizenship and status in the community are often questioned. So now, it's a global world now. Many people live far and wide. Obviously, not everybody's umbilical cord is, buried in their village. Learning our language is the first step in reclaiming that Nwadiala status, no matter where you currently sleep. So let's build our drops for today. 3 sentences about land, home, and belonging. Number 1. Ala Igbo. Ala Igbo. Ala Igbo means Igbo land or our homeland. Ala Igbo. Your turn. Number 2. Ana m ala ụlọ. Ana m ala ụlọ. I am going home. Ana m ala ụlọ. Your turn. Ana m ala ụlọ. Number 3. Ọdịnala. Ọdịnala. It is on the ground. Ọdịnala. It is on the ground. Your turn. Ọdịnala. So today in your Foundation Week workbook, we have the Ancestral Map activity. It's a space for you and your children to trace your lineage back to the specific Allah your family calls home. Download your free Igbo Heritage Family Kit at learnibonow.com and then use the family pledge to commit to being a steward of your heritage. Let it be the physical roots of your family's emergence. Every sentence you learn is a drop, and every drop feeds the Oke Osimiri Mmụta Igbo, the ocean of Igbo knowledge. Ka ezigbote ikuku kuo na ndụ gị taa. May pure air blow into your life today. Abụ m nwanne gị nwanyị, Yvonne Mbanefo. I am your sister, Yvonne Mbanefo. Ya gaziere gị. May it go well for you.